Okay, just imagine this for a second. You spend thousands of rupees, maybe even your life savings, to see your absolute hero, Lionel Messi. But when you get there, it's just chaos and a whole lot of disappointment. Well, that's exactly what happened to thousands of fans in Kolkata. So today, we're going to break down how this absolute dream event turned into a total nightmare.
You know this one quote from a fan? It really just says it all, doesn't it? A promise was made, and that promise was spectacularly broken. Let's get into it.
To really get why people were so angry, you first have to understand the hype. We have to feel it. The GOT Tour India 2025. I mean, this wasn't just another event. For thousands upon thousands of people, this was basically a pilgrimage.
So you had fans pouring into Kolkata Salt Lake Stadium from all over the country. This was never just a simple meet and greet. No, this was a chance to witness a football god in the flesh. So you can imagine expectations were absolutely through the roof.
And yeah, this once-in-a-lifetime chance, it came with a pretty hefty price tag. We're talking tickets going all the way up to 16,000 rupees. So fans weren't just buying a seat, they were investing in a memory they thought would last forever.
Now this is where you see how deep this goes. It was never just about the money. People made some unbelievable personal sacrifices. I mean, skipping your own wedding, canceling your honeymoon. This just shows you the profound level of devotion we're talking about, and the huge personal stakes these fans had in this.
Okay, so you've got this incredible buildup, all this devotion, all this excitement, and then the dream just completely shatters. Let's step inside the stadium and see how this amazing event just dissolved into pure, raw chaos. The whole thing was just a flash in the pan. What was promised? A 2-hour interactive session, a lap of honor, the works. What did they get? A measly 22-minute appearance. Before you knew it, in less than 30 minutes, Messi was in a car and gone. And this slide, right here, this just nails the heart of the betrayal. On one side, you have the dream people paid a fortune for, and on the other, the infuriating reality. A fleeting glimpse of their hero, completely hidden behind a human wall.
All that crushing disappointment, all that frustration, it had to go somewhere. And boy, did it ever. It just exploded into pure fury. Feeling totally cheated, fans just unleashed, turning the stadium into an absolute scene of pandemonium. It was out of control.
So the big question is, how on earth does an event with one of the world's biggest stars go so wrong? Let me tell you, this was not just a case of bad luck. Not at all. This was really a perfect storm of terrible planning, total mismanagement, and just a complete and utter disregard for the actual fans. So let's break down exactly what went wrong. Okay, so all of these things definitely fueled the fire. But if you talk to anyone who was there, they'll tell you it was that first point, the human wall, that really lit the match. So here's the crucial part, right? Thousands of fans shelled out a ton of money, not to see Lionel Messi, but to stare at the backs of dignitaries, politicians, and their families, who are all scrambling to get their own personal photos. The paying customer, the real fan, was completely forgotten.
The fallout from this was, well, it was swift and it was severe. The failure was so massive that the authorities had to step in almost immediately. They detained the main organizer, holding him accountable for all the chaos and the heartbreak. And that brings us to the aftermath. Long after the last broken share was cleared out, this really bitter sense of betrayal just hung in the air. This was so much more than just a badly run event. You know, the fans, they did not hold back. They were openly using the word scam all over social media and interviews, demanding full refunds. And the feeling was pretty clear across the board. This event was never for them. It was just a big, expensive photo op for the elite, paid for by the very fans who got shut out.
Ultimately, the chaos in Kolkata is a really harsh lesson. It's about that unspoken contract between an event and its audience. And it's a stark reminder of what happens, the explosive consequences when you break that contract. So it leaves us with this one big question to think about. In this world of high-stakes fandom, who really holds the power?
Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And for more content, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon.